I would tell you also, Adam, if I don't,
So they say what
from
they're
the
going to do about
team's
the truck
perspective, I'm
run that
even
after
always going to
this?
be about looking at the radar because the fog could ultimately be
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? So,
of when that's going to happen. So I think that frantic is going to be the word.
Okay, so
you're in the right position when the second
at
stage is over,
possibly
the race
about
ultimately could be called official.
what time did this race start?
Yeah, that's what I was getting to before we got the
Started at
cue from NASCAR to fire the engines. Once we get to the end of stage 2, this race is official, and
2 o'clock. We got about.
Back
we
in.
had
That's
28
another
laps.
thing that teams will have to be mindful.
We had a
of
caution between
where they are
Harrison
in
Burton
track
and
position,
Jesse Love.
decisions they've
The
made
rain
in that area.
came,
Well, you're ready to
and
pull that
now
red flag and keep going here.
NASCAR has just told the drivers to crank up the engines. We are still currently under a red flag, but I think here in a few minutes they're about to throw the yellow. It is foggy there, but I've been keeping an eye on the radar,
Somewhat, yes.
and it looks like
it's a little bit different.
we are clear
on
to
Sundays,
finish
but
this
generally,
race.
these guys
They have not said anything about the truck
GP,
race.
whatever it might be for this series.
Hi,
as well.
Trinity. She's
So
back.
my guess is, they probably have been looking at that. It sounded like
What time
everyone's
was
car
the truck
very
race
similar to
supposed
the
to be
first
ran?
part of this race. Everyone was tight.
About an hour ago.
I personally believe because
Yellow flag is out.
green like it was.
It is 7
What
o'clock
happens
in
is the
Arizona.
pace is higher than what they
Yeah,
expect. So
spots
the
in
right
front
front
of North
low
Carolina.
is higher than they expect.
So
The right
they
front tire
tend to
takes a
get
little
this
bit more of
race
a
in.
beating. And I think as this night goes on, track rubbers up and starts to slow down.
And it's still running a truck
Be
meet.
careful
We're going
not
to be
to
up for a while.
overwork car
I need a monster
from what had happened in those first 25 laps.
It might be a long night.
Complete reset now. We talked about
Daddy
these
over
referencing
here
how
been
quick
up
the
since
track
3
was to
o'clock
start with.
this morning, so
Well, it's rained. It's cleaned all that
I
off. It's
might
almost a
knock you
complete
around
reset.
a
We're
little
33
bit.
laps in. It's gonna be a
I'll
quick,
just keep
quick
you
run
nuts.
here to the end of stage 1. And an option if you want to come back down.
So right now, the track drying was going very good. The storm that hit Charlotte has cleared out. The only part that the crew chiefs and the spotters are worried about,
crew chiefs down here about maybe the thought process.
we have fog.
Pit road, and it'll be interesting to see how many.
But it has been lifting, so
there was some thought of maybe, can you try to run it out to the end of stage 2? Can you not pit here at the end of stage 1 and go all the way to the end of stage 2 if you're worried about weather again? If you're
all right, Dad. So if me and you were in this race, well, I probably would have to be woken up by now.
To be the case because
you probably would have.
Teams with that we're talking about the tire wear being already significant enough that you'd want to come.
What's your mindset now? Green track.
But I do think if you're
say you're leading and I'm fucking
you may be able to do something
still
like
trying to wake my ass up.
Something like that just to get some track position. So there may be some different approaches or different strategies when we do get to the end of the stage. But a lot of it depends too on how many laps run the yellow here and what that does for guys' fuel numbers as well.
And
the other thing
get
we
a
saw
read
in
on
this
your
race
car, I
last year
think, and
was someone
at
came
the end of
down
that
in a situation
12
there were
laps,
more laps left than what we'll have here.
probably
You
gonna
may
like
have
to
to put
come
on your
down,
tires
your
with the
tires
thought
and
of, even
fuel,
though
and
you're giving up a
kind
set,
of
you've
evaluate
got those
things.
fresh tires and maybe
And
you could
hopefully
run
get
your way
ready
back
for a
into the
long
top
green
10
flag
and get some stage points when you
in
wouldn't
stage
have
2, and
otherwise been
hopefully
able to compete
get
for
the rest of the
those.
straights
I
in
thought Jamie
tonight.
had a great
Keep making
point
adjustments to your
that
car.
Your tire wear is going to be a
Because
little
the track
worse
is
here.
up,
This little
is
short
going to
burst
change.
right here. So I think the call would be
It's
go ahead and
going
pit
to
again.
go
Get this tires off.
probably
And
to
if
another
you need
change
them
before the end of
later
the
in the
race.
race, you
Because
use
the
them.
rubber
But
will get down
I
on the back,
personally, I
which
would.
means
I
the
run
grip will
this
get
out.
better and the cars will get
These
faster.
tires are going to have the wear. Get them off
You're gonna
there.
have to
Make
keep
one
it
more
ahead of the
adjustment.
track.
And then hopefully
Okay.
you go to the end.
This
The thing about
is
this
the
track,
real
Adam,
question.
is that it's really fast.
If we were wasted out of the
Every-
two of us, who would
every
go to
driver
the
we
top
talked
first?
Talked about how bumpy it is. When you don't have a good handling car, you hit those bumps, it's just magnifying the issue that you have. So you might get a short-term gain by
Bubba,
staying out
your
here.
dad's on the
But
wall.
if it runs green and they have to run the next 35,
Yeah,
40
Kyle Larson
laps,
gets all the
you
time.
should get tires.
Yeah.
It's going to be for us to watch what these guys decide to do.
Officially, red flag was 4 hours 21 minutes.
4 hours and how long?
Here's 17.
4 hours and
Team
21
radio.
minutes, red flag.
I'm sure I already know the answer to this, but I'll get back to the front. Main update.
We agree. We are ready. It's not necessary. He's not a good gauge.
I think everybody is ready to get to both of these races in.
So,
I'm guessing probably the truck race will be ran.
he's got a lot of races still yet.
They haven't said anything about it.
But hopefully they'll get this race in. Let's get this race in first before we worry about the other one.
I mean, have you all? Sorry for getting here late again, but have you all mentioned like?
They had to go wake Denny Hammer up.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
sleeping.
definitely. And what
Did they really?
Walk in.
He was
Is
late
that
getting
we've
back
been
to the
using
booth. So
the
I
back
was-
straight.
That would be me.
He said he was watching
better now
basketball.
than what it
playoff
was an hour ago. I mean, the
Wow.
ceiling has lifted. I
Oh,
would
yeah,
say
I get-
considerably, but it definitely has lifted compared to where it was when they really started regrinding the racetrack.
It's questionable, but it's fine right now. It's better than what it was, and you can still see. Yeah, they can run.
The only problem.
They can run the line. They can run the
Allgaier
race
lead this thing.
They wouldn't have him out there.
Nice
otherwise.
presence of Junior Motorsports up
Hey!
there, top 5.
It's not great.
We're
but
from him
And-
Motorsports. Got Brandon Jones, the best Toyota.
We've been running around in
racing.
no rain.
Our Arby's onboard camera riding with Allgaier.
And the guys, the radar that I saw,
That perspective from inside the cars.
they're just waiting for that
Right,
one
or
storm that. Oh, we have
It's
no.
so much better from in the
Wait, is
car
pit road
with
open?
what you're seeing ahead because you're only having
Oh, yeah, it is.
half a
I didn't
straight
see it
way or
open.
so ahead. When
So we
it's the
have
spawner's
one
perspective,
taker
you're
that
talking about
is. Who
a
is
half a
that?
mile away,
Who
from
was that?
It's more than
we're
likely
sitting
dead
or
bird
standing right
because
here
we
over
said they
at
were
turn
going to come
3
down.
to turn to the exit.
Lift the
But you
hood
look
and
at
make
that.
some adjustments
This
on
is
his
great
car.
inside the
because
car. All that
His
looks good.
handling is way
We knew
off.
that Jeff Burton was going to pit. Saw him come down. All those front runners stay out. Pit road was.
Most
for
of the
that
cars
time
stayed
by.
out.
Let's go down to Carlo.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. Here with the crew chief for Connor Village, Rodney Childers right now. Not your first rodeo with a rain delay like this. What's important for your
So,
member as we get ready to go green?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing right now is we're just so close to the end of the stage, you don't really know what's going to happen.
Yes, and also we
You
have
don't want
10
to
laps
turn around
towards
and
the end of stage 1.
Sometimes. So we just got to see what happens.
So,
here
and the good
see,
thing about
how
this
far
track,
it
they
is.
do
We're a
have
little bit too tight to
lights.
Start the race. We feel good about what we've got.
I know, but I think once the cars start going around, it's probably gonna clear up most of that fog because of the heat.
How do you expect the track to change as we race later to the rain?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like these cars actually change a little bit different than the Cup cars did. You know, for 3 years, I was kind of used to the way that those changed, the Cup cars change, and I feel like these changed a little bit different throughout the race. And that's been a little bit of a learning curve this year, but overall,
So do we know who the leader
is? Over the last few
Justin
weeks, and hopefully we
Allgaier
can do
is
it
still
again
the
tonight.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll let you get back to it, Adam.
Yeah, we're going to get one to go this time around,
We're
so we'll
going
do
to
the
get one to
shoes.
go, he just said.
And with 10 to go on the stage right now.
In case anybody it was
That
wondering,
means we'll come back to the
with
green flag with
9
9
to
laps
go,
to
and then
go
we'll
on this
go
stage.
green with
Oh,
8 to go
boy.
in the stage.
To
Richard
kinda
Jeff Burton came down there
evaluate
with
the
3 or 4
car
other
for
cars
9
that
laps,
made
I
pit
guess.
stops from deep in the field.
And then we'll go
But
from there.
nothing significant there when you talk about strategy plays nearing the end of this
I'm
opening stint of
already
the
out of
race.
breath.
Well,
Hot
Jeff
tip.
talked about they were coming down.
We have
to
been
it over-
sweating.
They're going to raise the hood and you
What just
adjust from
happened?
the car to hopefully get it to drive just a little bit better. And from Rodney's
Looks like
perspective,
Marquez
he mentioned
Ford
5 laps. You did the math. It's technically going to be 8 laps here. A lot of the strategies going to play into. Do we get a caution
What's
right
he-
away?
you know, I
If
just
you
realized-
get a caution here and you run 4 or 5 more laps. It's a no-brainer that you're going to stay out and not get.
You know what I
a
just
track
realized?
position. But
Junior Motorsports has the
interesting
top
to
3
see what
spots
those
right now.
guys decide to do if we do run a full 8 green
Did
flag
they
laps
do?
and how fast those laps are.
Yeah,
gonna be at the
Allgaier,
the track.
Village,
It's just
and
gonna
Dane.
be Insanely
Dane
fast with
is
no
better
sun
than
and
Hendrick.
green. This should be the fastest laps they run all night.
Even
Right
though
here.
the
I-
car
yeah,
is
the
based in
temperatures,
Junior's shop,
you know,
that
pretty
is
much level
car
out for the night.
is owned and ran
As
by
green as
Dick
the racetrack will be.
His wife.
No rubber on it. They should be hammered down at this point.
But
Closed
basically, you
captioning
could say
for
they,
today's race brought to you by
yes, you're right.
Serico.
Technical alliance with Secret Motorsports.
Shouldn't you?
And Secret Motorsports. Let's just say that. Sorry to confuse everybody. And it looks like the 20 car is in 4th place. That is Brandon.
For Joe Gibbs Racing.
See that Justin took the bottom again.
Justin took the bottom.
See if Connor can adapt.
So it's the Junior Motorsports front wheel followed by Hendrick Motorsports, Joe Gibbs, another Junior Motorsports, and on the high side is
Right there, so it gets a couple of laps on it, so guys will have to adapt to that as well.
the 19.
Brett Cruz.
And then you got the 41,
about talents
88.
in the series, guys that race
Then
on
we had
Sunday.
those zeros,
Some
which
guys
like,
that are
which
very,
is
very early
those
in their
three for
career,
us.
like Brent Cruz,
Back
trying
when
to make
it
something
looked like
happen here in his
Austin
first
Mike.
And,
at Charlotte.
That's the
Field
top
set for the
difference.
Echo Park.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going back racing. Green flags in the air.
Zilic does an awesome job right there. Not spinning the tires too much. It looks like that bottom row.
Good Lord. We got Jesse Love on the high side trying to make it 3 wide. We're 4 wide almost. We're
Boys are ready to go racing now.
Zillage is on Allgar's butt, and we're 3 wide for 5th. Does that look like? And who?
Chastain just passed 2 cars to get third.
So we got.
Jones is up to, or no, Chastain got 4th.
Oh my God, Lord, we have crazy action going in the back. Oh, contact between the 41 and the 88. Why is the caution out?
That first stint, we saw him drive up to the teens, up into the top.
I saw a flash. Oh, never. Okay, never. It was outside the track. My bad. Whoa! The 20 was either sideways or the. Ooh, Austin Hill's making a move on.
Going down below Raja Peru. Those two have
My
had
mind's going fast.
Shelby getting with it.
And battle for the lead, Zillage on the inside of Allgaier. 5 laps to go in stage 1. Oh, what the hell was that?
He just was
The sparks?
And but the 7 car here just got a little bit too much on that outside. On the outside of 1 and 2 is really quick. They can get into
Where's
the
the
traction
list?
compound's been laid down. You see Justin hit the.
All right, so Justin Allgaier retained the lead. Yeah, I saw that. All right, so Zillage again making a hard charge to Allgaier. Both going to the high side. It is Junior Motorsports 1, 2, 4.
Such a great history of the mile and a half. You think about what he's done this year as the championship leader.
Boy, Zillage is not letting him go. These things must be. Oh! Allgaier! Does he have a problem? Yeah?
He got loose. Bad.
And here comes Day! 3-way battle for the lead! And Ross!
I tell you what, these cars are a lot looser.
Oh! Day almost got put in the wall.
You're starting to see. Could it be a slight over adjustment?
Alrighty, now. So Zillage takes the lead. Ross is trying to take the position from Allgaier. Allgaier looks like he's blocking. 2 to go in stage 1. And business is picking up, and looks like Ross has got that bottom hooked up. Ay, 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 ay. And that fog is lifting more and more, too.
Talked about the role the spotters will play. Challenges seen with the fog. We mentioned there Allgaier. Final lap opening stage. Zillage out front.
1 lap.
1 lap to go in stage 1. Looks like Zillage is going to take it, maybe. I don't know. Ross seems like he's got that. Oh, never mind. Wow! Woo!
Job of hanging on with a car that just.
And your stage 1 winner will go. Ooh, I do not like those sparks. And your winner in stage 1 will be Connor Zillage.
Followed by Allgaier, followed by Chastain, followed by Dave, followed by that's your top 5.
For Junior Motorsports. Zillage, Allgaier.
That's the most talking I have to do fast.
Last week's winner, Corey Davis Sports. Sam Bayer gets back to the top 5. It was showtime to wrap up.
It looked like you almost had a tire go down, didn't it?
Yes, that's what I thought.
With a highlight reel.
You hung on to it. Finish the stage.
I think it's just the low air pressure because it's probably cold there. Okay, let's dive. Oh.
Four parts. One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
You've fought against the odds in every inch of every race with endless determination and grit. All of your hard work and dedication brought you.
Alrighty, so stage 1 is in the books.
Talk to your doctor about Breztri, 3 medicines.
But these cars, they're hooked up to the track.
Breztri.com.
If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis,
Now I wonder who's going to fit and who's not.
symptoms can sometimes hold you back.
I think the
Now you can
7 car
begin
needs
along with
to fit.
clear skin thanks to Skyriz.
Might need to change the world.
He needs those new wipes.
Psoriasis can show up with 90% clearer skin. And if you have psoriatic arthritis,
You know,
it's smooth with less joint pain.
This always pops in my head. How they could go for about God knows how many hours without going to the bathroom.
Dr. Take starter doses. Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms.
Good point.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better.
All these things out there now, they should burn him. Anyway, it's like a diaper.
About Skyriz.
They had to
Learn
go
how
so
Advocate can
without
help you save.
doing anything to themselves. That's
I think it was like
Tahiti chili lime sauce, mild with major chili
Tell
lime
it,
flavor.
Brendan Gunn
Takes
said-
sex to a whole other level.
I didn't use the restroom. The guy's like, "You be the one cleaning it up."
Miles, where will your journey take you?
Start the celebration.
Right now we are under a commercial break,
That brings everyone
But-
together. 'Cause all across
Right,
the
it's
nation,
changed.
Blackstone's the way.
but I will say
Outdoors.
I applaud NASCAR. They did not throw in the towel. They waited and waited. The storm did what it did. I think the only issue right now, but it looked like it was lifting as we were going around the track. It looks like the fog is. How about we have a little campfire? Who wants s'mores?
Soldiering on. Late on a Saturday evening, it's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the Charborough 300.
Alrighty.
Connor Zillman.
Well,
we're going down.
We thought they would all come down pit road right here. It looked like a lot of guys were hanging on.
I think
It
so.
looks like most of them are coming down pit road.
Use your own saying, Dan.
And here they are coming down the
Time it's
Speedway, Dylan.
Connor Zillich was one of many that got
Oh, no, it
free
looks
on
like,
that run, and that was his exact words. Just a little
a few
free,
cars
some real
stayed
free.
like that.
We're going to take a half pound out of the
Or were
right
they
rear
lapped out?
tires and fuel him.
I don't know if anybody will write that down. I don't know.
Right rear hard. You also see Justin Allgaier. No surprise there. Super free this run. He said lost a bunch of rear grip. A 4-number shift, he said, from the beginning of the race. They did drop the track bar. Ross just stayed fired up.
So Zillich looks like he,
tape to the left side.
he picked
As well as the air pressure adjustment.
And now the race off Progressive Pit Road. Justin
Jesse Love. Oh no, Austin Hill. My bad.
9 for Austin Hill. Some
Did he-
strategy going
Wait,
down here.
Austin Hill.
Zillich.
I don't know.
Those two up front did such a nice job.
Um,
Couple after winning the
I
stage.
think the guys in the graphics are confused. They have Austin Hill on a 7 and Zillage at a 21.
Let's go to Carl
Did you
Metz.
see that?
That's right, Adam. Powerball is here at Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend, taking over the CW Sports Bar, where they're giving fans the chance to win big with the Race to the Chase sweepstakes. Fans visiting the CW Sports Bar in North Carolina.
I'm pretty sure someone's gonna take a picture of that and post that on social media.
With today's grand prize, sending one lucky winner and a guest to NASCAR Championship Weekend in Miami. Don't forget to head to your local lottery retailer to get the game for tonight's estimated Powerball jackpot of $131 million.
They have a palm tree lit up.
A couple of drivers looking to hit the lottery with their strategy here. We saw Allgaier get out quick, and we weren't sure exactly what strategy they played. Allgaier comes down, goes fuel only. That 4-second pit stop. Shocking wins the race.
Oh, Allgaier only took fuel only. Alrighty, so stage 2, we're already 5 laps into it with 45 laps, and we're 50 laps of 200.
The stage, that would be Connor Zillich. Let's get an update with Kim.
Okay.
Yeah, for Justin Allgaier, you said it, Adam. No tires. They did drop the track bar because of that precondition, but checked in with Andrew Overstreet. He thinks the tires are going to hold on from when they stopped at lap 28.
So they're basically trying to make those tires last how long?
This gives him an extra set of tires compared to the rest of the field.
5 laps, or
I'm always torn on whether the extra set of tires is good.
I don't
when
know
you're the only one.
You have to be in
what the exact.
Yeah, you don't want to be that. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends on whether
Fuel
every
window,
25
how
on
many
the
laps
lead lap.
are
Is it,
Did they
you know,
not do that
you
today?
can't afford to restart 25th with 10 to go, right? It's
So it looks
Probably run this stage out
strategy.
from
I
here,
think he will
and then make
probably pay a
this
price
next
here
stop at the end of stage
on this
2.
run, and we talked about does
The
it go
tires and
long?
fuel
If it goes long, it could really
that
lose
you
some
have.
track position.
So here are a couple things I
So
would
this
say.
series
You know,
is
as you
limited
think
on
about
tires.
this could be a
Could have
shorter
1 or
run,
2
right?
sets of
Because we're
tires.
running these laps early in the
Sticker
stage.
tires,
We're going to have
brand
less
new
than
tires,
40
if
to
you
go
will.
in the stage once we
Laying
go
in the
green.
pits
The
for
other
the
thought I would
final
have here,
stage.
though, when we make a call like this is if you play the long game, but we know tonight's race maybe doesn't go the
Might not
schedule
get
this
this-
time,
might
so
not
you
get the long
never,
game.
you never get
Oh.
that opportunity. So a whole lot to think about here when you make a call like that, and we'll see how it plays for the 17.
We have seen saving that.
Okay,
extra
so
set of tires
Austin Hill
win
goes
this race,
low,
though. It has
Allgaier
played out
goes
that
high.
way. But boy, the caution's all gonna fall. Just
Oh, wait, no.
It's all gonna be about what does he lose right here? You know,
The
we talked about
31 is
those
the
lap
leader.
times being put
He
into
not
the
bad.
poll from last year.
He
But
must
they
have stayed
faded
up.
pretty quick.
Oh,
I mean, it was
he
about
should be up
3/4 of
there.
a second they gave up over those 8 laps. So the good news is for him, he's got a little bit of a buffer.
Oh,
right?
boy.
He's 21 behind.
We
with
are
2
about
tires. So
to
the really important thing
get
is
nuts
if
in a
you're
little
staying
bit.
out, you're going to be at a tire disadvantage. You don't want brand new 4 tires on your bumper or beside you. So it's about the first couple corners. If you could just hold off the bulk of the cars for the first few corners, you usually can level out. But I still think he's going to lose. My fear is the launch. He's not going to get to have that launch that we talk about.
We might have a big wreck at the
I
launch.
think he's almost going to be at a
Hey,
disadvantage.
Blaine Perkins, though, stayed out. They pitted after the red flag, right? So, I mean, that helps him.
That's
too.
why.
As we talk about bumper, it's not huge, but every little bit can help in this situation to get that clean air, take control of the race. So Allgaier will be outside here.
Alrighty, we are
The control
coming
car
to
goes to
start
the inside.
stage number
Outside of
2.
row 2, Austin Hill is on those 2 tires. The first guy on 4 that came down there winning the stage, Connor Zillich, number 1 inside row 2.
It's gonna be fun for us to watch and kind of learn with them of how much.
So
of an
31
advantage
is
they are
control
or
car.
disadvantage, I think.
Once he hit that restart zone, he can go at any time.
We'll find out soon. Here they are in the Echo Park Automotive Restart
Yeah.
for stage 2.
See that outside row stacking up just a little bit. Some of those guys.
Oh, boy. He's hanging in there.
It's a nice job doing not allowing him to get.
Oh, we have car. He's getting pushed up. Holy good Lord, we are 4 wide.
Straight away.
I'm trouble. 20 in the wall, 19 involved. 3 cars in the wall.
So the 19.
Harrison Burton in it.
Brandon Jones was the first to go around.
This is huge.
Any more?
Tina Brent Cruz. Because they came in right around that chase cut line after missing those 4 races, and their margin for error
Ooh.
is just not where they would.
Someone
want
on
to
fire,
be.
or is that
The
just
damage to
steam?
Brandon Jones and the other car involved here, another Toyota, the 24 of Harrison Burton from Sam Hunt Racing. They were right around the 10th position when the crash took place.
Yeah, I think we're going to see they just kind of ran
Wasn't
out
Harrison
there
involved
into
in the
turn
first
3.
wreck
But,
of the day today?
you know, this is a tough break for Brent. I thought in the very first run, he probably had one of the best cars. Looking at the lap times and how far he drove up the field.
Here's 19 radio, Brent Cruz and his team.
Is it?
Or what? There were other people above him. Don't really see how he really ran into them.
Yeah, I think that
Those
actually
were a couple of
started
hard hits, too.
Sheldon Creed getting into the back of the 20, and that's who.
All right, here we go. So it looks like the 20 looked down. That and that could correct me. Look down.
Yeah, it's like he realized we don't want to be forward.
Who was that?
He tried to get back in line,
20
maybe.
looked like
Yeah,
it went
just like
up on,
contact with Brandon Jones and spun him around.
Because
But
of
he
the
did to Brent
zero
Cruz,
Sheldon
and then that
Creed,
collected Harrison Burton.
because he went up in front of him, he got
Hate
hooked.
that for Harrison
And
Burton.
then that
It's been
took
a
out
tough
the
year
20,
for
the
him.
19, and
Uh,
the
Since
24.
he's a part of this conversation,
Which will
I
be
wanna say
all done for
congratulations.
tonight.
Yeah, his dad Jeff going to be going into the Hall of Fame in 2027 as a part of the class. He and Harvick, the headliner.
Here we go.
We congratulate all those, but wanted to make sure we got Jeff into the
Yeah,
broadcast tonight.
Brandon Jones went up in front
Sheldon
of
was
him.
trying to get out of the gas right there, trying to let the 20 get back in line.
Oh, we had someone else spin. Who was that?
I could see where his thought process was that, I could get to the outside of the 20, but it's almost like he thought better of it, but it was too late.
Oh, no. Oh, we had a couple people spin after that.
Caution comes out 8 laps in to our second stage.
Gosh, look at Jeremy Clements on the bottom of
Oh,
your
no.
screen.
The guy that thrown it back to Dale Earnhardt.
Al Sieg as well got sideways on the
Okay, so it looked like the double zero had a run, and
You can actually
did he not know he was there?
Sheldon just out in the throttle trying to just get back in line.
I think the double zero was backing out to try to get back in line, and the 20.
Take a break. Early portion of stage 2 at Charlotte for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. All guy are in charge of the field.
Boy, that's the fastest. That's the fastest thing I've ever seen them get cars loaded up. Oh.
1 million is on. Don't miss your chance to collect cash prizes on your way to an all-new destination where you can take home $1 million.
So those 3 drivers' nights are over.
The lottery game of NASCAR is.
I mean, at that point,
Powerball. The
like
game
racing incident maybe.
starts now.
More than likely that was, yes.
From the moment you took your first breath, it's something new. Born human. Born.
Now we still don't know about the truck race. Nothing has been announced, or as I know.
Enjoy it.
Let me check the app.
COPD thought it could stop you. COPD never met someone like you. You get right on goal. Registry has 3 medicines and 1 inhaler with better breathing starting in 5 minutes and helps prevent flare-ups. Now that's a COPD maintenance treatment that works as hard as you
According to this, it's still going to be run tonight
sudden breathing
on
problems.
Fox Sports
Tell your
1.
doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help. Ready to take back your breath? Ask your doctor about Breztri.
How can I help? I'm here to tell us. Switch to Gusto for payroll, benefits, and even 401k. Oh, it's always such a headache, man. With Gusto, it's effortless. Like looking cool in this jacket. Okay.
This steak is so good, I'd invite it to my barbecue and let it DJ.
So right now we are under caution. But people are being rowdy tonight.
It's Weber, the grill of get-togethers, Saturdays and summers. You know the sound. Smoke. The taste of that first bite. Food we're talking about long after the plates are cleared. Now it's your turn to get out there. To grill that steak, those ribs, those wings, charcoal, grill, gas, or pellet. However you fire it up, we're with you every step of the way. Weber, grilling begins here. Get Memorial Day savings now through May 27th at Weber.com or wherever Weber is sold. Tuesday, opportunity strikes NXT on the CW. NXT, all new this Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the CW. It's gonna be
The stars come out.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Next Saturday night from Nashville.
Who's going to take home the guitar next Saturday?
Yeah.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Golden Corral.
That's the car I'll be running.
Golden Corral honors our
Not that
nation's
one.
heroes. Progressive Insurance. Get in the savings lane today. Visit Progressive.com.
It's still hard to believe that he's
And by Toyota. Let's go places. This weekend at Charlotte Motor Speedway has been all about celebrating the life of Kyle Busch. We lost him on Thursday. Thoughts and prayers to the family, and so good here. Charlotte Motor Speedway winning 9 times in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Coke 600 tomorrow. He won that crown jewel race at NASCAR's top level back in 2018. And you're thinking about him all weekend, weeks and months going forward, and that entire family. So there were 6 cars involved in this crash that produces our 4th caution.
Wow.
6?
Did we miss him?
Justin Allgaier's leading. Let's get a little Starkey radio here. This is Better Hearing Month. Starkey can help you hear best.
So according to what we just heard, there's 6 cars involved with that with the last caution, but we only saw 3.
Now let's listen in to Starkey radio communication.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they're referencing the spotter being able to see the cars. Adam used a highly technical weather term, the ceiling. It is getting lower. You know, we talked about it when we first went back green.
Yeah.
It looked really good, but it is marginal right now for these guys. It's foggy, no doubt, looking out the window here. You get a good look at what the perspective, this is what a spotter will most likely
I mean,
see.
I can still see them.
And it's
Can't
just,
you?
it's hard to distinguish your car from those others. Obviously,
I
like
don't know
your
what
Brandon
you're talking
Jones, you
about.
see
I saw
that
him
neon
fine.
colored car, it's easy, but a lot of white cars out there, a lot of red cars, and they all look the same when the spotters don't have a clear perspective.
Big Murray, stop trying to get.
He's surprised the 7 went through turn 1.
Pretty good there. If you look, Connor Zilch back to the 9th. He got boxed in behind Blake Perkins for turns 1 and 2. We saw him try to go 3 wide, thought better of it. Unfortunately, what that does is just kills your momentum for the inside line there, and he got boxed in all the way back to 9th. I mean, he's got rebound, but
Come to the
I guess
choose.
he's about 8th now. So, but overall, just really surprised that the 7 was able to hang on and run as quick as he did through 1 and 2.
And the
Yep,
advantage,
we chose.
I always felt like
We
once
chose
you had a
what
few
lane we
laps
are
and
going to
the
be
caution
running
came out,
in.
The advantage of the stickers is a little bit less. It's not
And
as
Allgaier
big
is the
an
control
advantage. So
car, right?
Connor having worse
Okay.
track position and not having that just brand new sticker tire. But Allgaier, the decision of the 7 team, it's working out well for them here. We'll see just kind of how that translates into 15 or 20 lap run. But he did a great job being able to get the lead.
Oh boy, he's
Once
going
again,
to
they
have
chose the bottom.
to find a
That feeds
hard
into
charging
the
Austin
discussion
Hill.
around
though.
Everybody, the leader is automatically going to the bottom every single time right now. Even though we've seen the middle of turns 1 and 2 have really good speed, and you can say side by side on these restarts.
You guys reference Connor Zilch. Inside lane for the last restart. Outside here. Here's 1 radio.
Well, he obviously he's referenced what we talked about with the weather, the ceiling getting lower. Danny, you mentioned him being 3 wide on that last restart. You can almost guarantee it being on the outside lane. We saw Jesse Love do this earlier. The top of 1 and 2, if you get back 4 or 5 rows, just getting in clean air is such a big advantage. Pay attention to the 1 car here. You'll see him.
He's still behind the 31. So.
All right, come to Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone, and we are green.
Austin Hill do it right.
Chastain's spun a little bit there. Yeah, Corey Day, the 2nd car on the inside, has done an awesome job of being
And
able to
we're
push
going
that
3
lead.
wide.
Look at Austin Hill sitting right on the corner.
And then Austin Hill side drafting it.
Zilch on the outside.
Oh my good lord.
Chastain outside lane. Hill gets to the lead. Reference Zilch, she's right there. Jesse Love.
Jesse Love coming through. We have a car that almost hit the wall in the back.
It's going to be a struggle for the 7 because now he doesn't have that clean air we talked about. It's a huge advantage.
Now, Ross Chastain's going to try to take the lead. It looks like the RCR boys came to play tonight. And Ross trying to take the lead from Hill. Oh, Hill.
Number 9 has it in the wind again.
And Adam, honestly,
You can take it
what we've
if
seen
you want.
this short amount of lap to run. I think that probably has the best car.
Oh my God! Big trouble! 41 in the wall.
She tried to say that, kind of overcorrected, and you saw it shoot up
Ooh.
in the middle of the corner.
Ooh.
He was 6th. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he just got
That made my back tingle.
lost the car.
You know, from a driver's perspective, when it gets loose, you start counter steering, and it's you got to almost then start going the other direction before it hooks. Because
I was saying, cautions breed cautions.
When that left rear tire grabs.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
He pancaked the right side of his car.
Bad aero spot. You're loose anyway, and
He looked like he had a sink for a minute.
damage on front suspension just bouncing on and off that car, and he's saying they're done because as a driver, you kind of know based on those impacts, the damage will take a look.
What even happened?
Gosh, that view is tough for these guys. See Sam in the middle. See, he's already loose right there. Got Corey Data outside, and just huge impact to the right front of that car. Yeah, I think he was really close to the 17 on corner entry, and with these O'Reilly cars, I'm telling you, they get so loose when you got somebody right on.
Okay, so he looked like he was trying. There's that little overcorrection, and he just.
Did you see that safer barrier start moving as soon as he had the impact?
Okay, what are we looking at?
Year for Mayer as well. You think about
the
issues they've had. I remember the fuel.
So Zillage made it 3 wide. They're still 3 wide.
It's been just a little bit of everything from 40.
No contact. It looked like the 17 might have took the air off.
See that steel slide in the foam compress.
But you know, if you think about Mayer, they have started to come on.
Here we go.
Finished up there in the top 5.
Yeah, no, I don't think there was any contact.
You know, I
didn't mean to interrupt you. That was just a hard hit.
Maybe a little bit low on the racetrack. I mean, he's 3 wide. There's enough room for 3 cars there, or 2 cars below him. But you know, it just puts that 41. It's just such a bad aero spot. You'll see him get really close, right on corner entry here. And that's
Yeah,
the
it looked
point
like
where
he
you
got a
just,
little
as
close
a driver, you
to
got no
every day, and it might have pulled the
Sam
wheel a little bit
drove
to
the hell
avoid.
out of that thing for about 4 seconds.
Here we go.
Sideways.
And then he
gets
got
out here.
Oh!
He's up underneath me.
And he
He's
corrected
chasing
it, but I think
chasing
he overcorrected it.
It starts getting a little bit more yawed out, and then it grabs right here.
Basically, the tires gripped the track, and the car just said, "Let's go toward the wall."
Let's check in with Carla Metz.
Thanks, Adam. Yeah, Brandon Jones.
And Brandon Jones out of the race.
We talked a lot about the fog since we've restarted this race. What was the communication like with your spotter right before that?
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly not Lambert's fault on top of the roof. I was initially a little frustrated with the 19 put me 3 wide, but after I get back and I watch that a little bit with 00, I don't know, it just kind of never lifted. And I guess probably thought he was just going to regenerate my momentum. But when he did, it just shot me dead left into the 19 car. So, I mean, sitting around here all freaking night long, and this is how it ends. I was pretty frustrated about that, but I don't know. I guess I should have been closer to the front than I was there as well. So, hate it for Benetton and Menards. We haven't had very many DNFs this year. We've been doing really good about getting a lot of points. So, today's kind of a watch, I guess, for us. But whenever we do get the truck racing, I've got redemption hopefully in that. So, looking forward to getting in the next one. Hate it for you guys. This one hurts.
So it sounds like according to what Brandon Jones just said, which is the driver for the number 12 Joe Gibbs Racing, O'Reilly series. He even said that
going here tomorrow morning under caution for the 5th time here in Charlotte. Let's get our Mobil 1 leaderboard. Lead this race, Chastain in front of Hill, Love, Allgaier.
It's almost about 11 now.
This is Arby's pulled pork and chopped brisket. This is the juicy result of slow
So
smoking
it looks like
meat
you
for
do have
up
to
to
get up
13
early.
hours. And this is you forgetting time exists and getting lost in the sauce.
Go to bed.
Have the meat.
I wonder what time that race is going to be on.
Every mile.
Because clearly hang on. Let me see if they updated it.
Summer is coming.
This summer turns out better than last.
Amen.
You lost at cornhole and cried in front of everyone.
Thought we agreed we wouldn't talk about that, especially because we're on national TV.
Oops. My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back. But now I'm all in with clearer skin. Thanks to Sky Rizzy.
Most people achieved clearer skin head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear, even at 5 years.
It still says Saturday, May 23rd,
People also saw
unless they haven't
significant
updated it yet.
improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning. Don't use it allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save. You've got to try the softest sneaker ever. Hands-free Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins. Sneakers that are as soft and comfy as your favorite slippers. Just step in and go with no bending down or touching. Wrap your feet in hands-free Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins.
I'm Chad. No football team. With my schedule. Mondays, Tuesdays, those are I can get all my assignments done. Same on the practice field. Thursday, initial discussion post is due. We're going to leave on Friday. We're playing an East Coast trip. I'm going to take advantage of the time spent on the bus and even in the hotel room. Actually, my other
I'm going to turn this light on.
to kick off on site. SNHU and the support system, they make it possible. Go to snhu.edu.
We don't caution lights are on.
Alrighty, so we are back
It's the same
from
field
caution.
emergency warning
Or-
technology used by police, fire, and EMS vehicles across America. Trusted every day.
Perfect
Protect
commercial
those
break.
who protect us. Let's go down to the
Good night,
benefits center
Rush
one more
Fast Davis.
time here, Scarlet.
He went to low. Oh, and Brent Cruz, the driver of the number 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing in the O'Reilly Series, is out of the race.
What happened?
Yeah, he just talked to me about it after he got finished interviewing and just was talking about the push that he got. So we talked a little bit right after the wreck, and I think we were both like a little upset about the situation, and I don't think he knew what really made him get hooked and if I left him enough room, but we just talked it out right there, and he said it was a bad push. So we're all square there. It sucks. I hate it for our team. Our young life number 19, Toyota GR2
Okay,
was
correct
really
me if
good.
I'm wrong, Dad.
Holy smokes.
It looked like
we drove
he was trying to go
18
forward and not
to
push
6
one.
and like 15 laps of green flag racing, and
But the 20
we got
kind of
a couple
like.
laps there before that crash. But
It looked like, to me,
it sucks we had to
the double
go through
zero
this.
had
We
to
had
run
this
on
good
the
of a car.
20.
Wish it would have been on a day.
but
where
then
we weren't
he
as good,
realized
but,
he wasn't going to make
blessed
it.
to be here and to be racing tonight.
So he tried to back off
It's 17 radio prior to
and
the
got
start.
hit from behind and drove into the 20. Dick got involved into the 19.
Go ahead.
What happened?
Justin should have pitted. I'm not really sure. Well, we'll wait and see. We got a long way to go. I wish he pitted.
Alright, coming to the Echo Park Automotive restart
It's
zone.
gonna be tough restart.
And we're green again.
Inside lane. Wait, stage 2.
Restarts. He has been so strong.
Rush Chastain, it is a dead heat going into turn 1 and 2. We are 4 wide. We almost had another big wreck.
He's just been so strong for these first
Ooh.
2 laps. 3 wide though. Yeah, we talked about JRM cars and how fast they've been.
And Jesse Love goes to the lead. I don't even know where he came from.
So,
RCR has definitely come to play tonight. And he is gone. No, wait, never mind. So Ross Chastain is trying to close the gap on Jesse Love. We are 3 wide in the back.
Of Kyle Busch, and now they have 2 in the top 4. And Jesse Love, who talked about.
And Ross Chastain on the high side, gained momentum.
Jesse Love was all the way up.
Oh, Lord.
He ran the middle.
Now Chastain going for the lead on the top side. Ross Chastain to the lead.
He just bought him out. You know, those RCR boys are going to play rough tonight.
That traction compound, well, now they're going right back.
Chastain's got a bump or his car's bottoming him out or something. Jesse Love trying to take the lead back.
He can't get it down.
Side draft, turn 1. RCR
back to the lead.
Yep, RCR.
Crossover.
And don't look now. The 17's coming.
Now, I think everybody's frantic about getting to the end of stage 2 and being the leader here. I think there's a lot of discussion of what's.
Ross!
Chastain right there starts to slide again. Jesse Love's still being on his outside. Yeah, you know his spotters letting him know that he's holding you tight. So at that point, you gotta slow down your pace a little bit. Make sure you keep your car under control.
Oh!
The same thing we saw last week.
Another crossover. Side draft.
That race running really high. Get some clean air. This into the track.
Jesse Love back to the lead.
How high the 17 is again. I think Chastain even.
He's trying to find some more light.
Split up in the middle of the court.
It is very hot.
No practice.
Oh, and we're sight. Jesse Love is trying everything.
Denying that the races on Saturday in the O Reilly Auto Parts Series.
Oh my good Lord!
Every week we talk about.
And it's right now.
It is to watch these guys go at it. It's fun. Here we got guy that won the Coke 600 last year, and Ross Chastain leading the defending champ, and then a guy that's a rookie in the series.
Jeez, this is a good battle. Looks like Jesse Love kind of got loose.
Well, with this platform race car, this is what makes the O'Reilly series so good. Is that
they're lifting? Right to the wall.
Went up the track.
What was that about?
This car's in the back of the pack in the wall. I wonder if there's something on the track.
Caution is out. Caution is out. We just had a.
Lights are on. And with all that happening and some of the shuffle that took place, Williams.
What was that about?
Up there in that mix, and all
whoa!
Faded back to 9.
We just had a lot of cars go up in the wall. I don't know what happened.
We saw the contact with Chastain down through 1 and 2. Sheldon hit really hard.
What happened?
On the racetrack, or it's wet. The whole field's in the wall.
Let's get 9 team radio here, Ross Chastain.
Oh no! Oil was put on the.
Yes, it
who's the oil?
The guys that ran just a little lower on entry to turn 1 have hit the.
I think I found the.
Maybe on the track. There you go. I was saying could be from Dawson Cram.
The 35, I think, kind of.
I saw with Taylor Gray. That was.
I was about to say that was weird. Everybody went up the track.
So you heard a reference right there that the oil pump belt has come off.
Yep, there it is. The 35 let oil on the track, and that made the whole field go up into the wall.
Everyone's going to enter the corner. Look at Corey Day, how loose he is up on top already. Just incredible. Yeah.
Oh my God!
They all got the oil and just shot them into the wall.
Okay, Dad, for the people that are watching, explain that feels like ice.
Was the difference in being in that oil and maybe being just a little
Well,
bit above
if you
it?
drive, you know what I'm talking about. If you live in Utah, places like that, it's almost like you hit black ice. You have no control of where your car goes when you hit this oil. It just goes right straight into the wall. And The 7
Huge
hit the
contact
wall.
for
The
those two
54
guys.
hit the wall.
So unfortunate.
Everybody hit the wall. Oh, Creed!
Hit the wall.
Hard in the wall.
Gosh, that state really hit the wall.
On the racetrack. I got a lot of cars. Yeah, we know that. I mean, the 00. You can see.
Oh, I thought he hit the wall harder than that. Who hit the wall hard
too
then?
much compared to where they started. So I mean, that's pretty much done. You know, the 54, it's got issues now. Terminal
Here,
issues.
I mean, you know, as you think about maybe racing to
You
the
know,
end of
I
stage
thought-
2,
I was
right?
about
That's a
ready to say
possibility when we
they
think
hit
about
water
the elements here from a
because of
weather
the-
standpoint.
The
Usually in this situation, you would never
Steelers
come down
get
pit
voted,
road, right,
it
for a set
said.
of tires. But I start
thought they
thinking
might
about
have
some of the
hit
plays
some
that you
rain or
can make here and
It was
you know,
oil.
how you might think about this knowing that we're going to be 15, 16, 13, 14 laps away.
Oh, there's the car that I saw hit the wall hard. The 54 that Kyle Busch used to drive back in the day.
With the way this race is playing out.
I'm thinking, what about if you're Justin, you saved that set of tires? Maybe now's when you take a chance. You know, you got.
And according to what I've been hearing, maybe they're racing to the end of stage 2, maybe?
Position. This is going to take
If they get to the
a
end
little
of
while to
stage
clean
2,
up.
then the race is
We've
official.
seen the
So if another
35 car.
rainstorm came or
Watch
the
this
fog got
perspective
too
right
bad,
here.
they could actually.
You know, he talks about
Oh,
that
I see what he did. So he kind of like went up the racetrack and all that oil, and the next thing you know, the whole field here in a few minutes just came by and
leaked all over. The racetrack is now all
If you
guy who
leave it
has
at the
contact
halfway
with Steve on
point and the
pit
race
road
would
here.
stop, you would get the win.
He's hit hard because there's no good.
But we don't want that.
Tires.
Oh, we want to see
You
the
see
whole
the
race,
cars
but
right now,
unfortunately,
it did right here. It's not a
weather is
strategy.
going to control
Play
this
it
whole
all
thing.
damage repair for the 7.
But they can't afford to put those tires on now. Not behind, yeah. So it could work out to be an advantage. We'll see. Just depends on how much damage he actually has to that car.
Yeah, the right sides of these O'Reilly cars are really they're resilient.
They
They can handle some contact. It's just a matter of something get bent. You know what I mean? All it takes is to knock one of these right side wheels out or in, 20 thousandths, and your car's just going to drive dramatically different than what it's supposed to.
Let's get back down to Carlo.
3 cautions so far since we've gone back racing tonight. Sam Mayer involved in the second one. You almost saved it. What happened out there?
I didn't almost save it. It was far from that. I had about 3 more seconds in me maybe, but I think I hit the traction compound just right. And right hooked me into the wall. But yeah, definitely a bummer. I was really looking
So the
forward to getting
24
it back
Harrison
going in the
Burton
truck roll
is
Chevy.
out. Oh, wait, no.
Just
That's
one of
Sam
those
Mayer.
arrow spots, like
Sam Mayer,
like
the
right
number
now, just
20,
one of those
the
arrow
number
spots,
41
the one kind of
for
spot
Haas
that,
Factory,
I gave it to
right?
him. The 17
is
was
out of the
pretty
race
good.
after
Just wasn't enough ring
he
rest.
gave an effort to save it.
We're absolutely ripping around Charlotte right now, and it's a lot of fun. But things
I think
happen
that's
really,
also
really
why
fast
these
now,
cars are
and,
hooking up so good.
it
Because
just happened a little
we are
bit
going a
faster
lot
for me,
more
but,
faster than we're used to.
Like you said, I needed a little more room, and I would have been all right. But definitely a bummer. Going to Haas Factory team did a really good job bringing fast truck roll Chevy, but
I am
definitely a bummer. We
good
didn't
Lord,
get
it's a hot night.
The track's really fun right now. I'm pumped to get a backup car and go out there and run some more laps just because. But yeah, definitely wish we could run more laps here.
It's been a tough stage 2.
The only one we haven't heard
Sam
from is
Mayer,
Harrison
what
Burton.
happened to him when it
Is he
got
okay?
away from him, and Sheldon Creed involved in the incident that brought out our 6th caution.
Oh,
In
no.
Oklahoma with Chastain leading.
The
Tribute
This is Arby's quarter-pound pulled pork and chopped brisket. Both are smoked slow for up to 13 hours. Tender,
If
juicy
people
barbecue
doesn't
like
know,
this
once
isn't
you are
magic.
involved in a
There's lot
wreck,
of smoke involved.
you have to go to a infield care center to get checked out, and I believe they check out your home and
fraction
too,
of
right?
big brand prices.
Or no?
But Shady Rays,
No,
you
not
can't.
usually.
We're an independent company,
Unless
so we do things differently.
Major hit.
We offer high quality polarized shades for a reasonable price.
Send it to the
We
artist.
personally replace shades that get lost.
And
or
we've
broken.
seen some.
So far, we've racked up over 300,000 5-star
We have
reviews.
seen some hard
I
hits
found these
here.
Shady Rays so that we can have sunglasses that stand up to whatever light throws at us. Order now and get 20% off site wide at
At some point, it
shadyrays.com.
looks like it's lifting, but at some point, it looks like it's
Fix now.
like
SafeLane offers flexible payment options
getting.
and mobile service.
I mean, it's not.
Get it fixed here here and pay later.
This is when they need those military goggles you can see at night.
Heat chamoy sauce, that tangy taste explosion with a fruity kick.
Alright, so we are doing a side-by-side, so we have a commercial. Uh-oh.
You know this grill. It's Weber, the grill of get-togethers.
What is that?
Saturdays and summers. You know the sound. Smoke. The taste of that first bite. We're talking about long after the plates are cleared. Now it's your turn to get out there. To grill that steak. Those ribs, those wings, charcoal, gas or metal. Fires.
Honestly, you know what I thought happened? I thought everybody just followed the.
Weber is sold. This is a story about the one.
Yeah,
the one who looks to Granger
New
and
Hampshire.
sparks fly. Follow the leader right?
Yeah, New Hampshire, everybody.
Takes experience.
Oh no, that was New Hampshire. That was
I don't remember.
With a wide
Charlotte. The Rover.
working hard to follow others to play.
The leader went straight, and everybody. Kyle Busch is famous. We all got bored, so we went straight.
Get it done. This summer, let flavor ring with thick cut pork
But
chops.
the Rover is no more.
Zesty, unmistakable taste straight off the grill.
We will be coming back to the
Flavor of
Oval.
America. Storms bring damage. Flex Seal brings solutions. Be prepared with the products that millions trust to keep them safe, dry, and secure.
But anyway, a little lap count. We are 33 in the 45 of stage 2 and 78 of 200.
Seal spray to stop all types of leaks. This storm season, defend against
So far, the cars that are out are the 24 Harrison Burton, the 20 of Brandon Jones, the 19 of.
Racing late on Saturday night, trying to finish things up at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's take a look at this replay brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. In all, 8 cars hit the wall after fluid.
There was more than 8.
Yeah, look at those guys going there. You can tell there's oil. And then he mentioned everybody then enter just that car linked off the wall, goes in, hits the oil, slides up.
Yeah, a lot of people have damage from that.
That time he's been on pit road.
I mean, it's just like, oh my god.
That's a great perspective of exactly where that oil was.
And that's right in the racing line.
And it was fine.
Yeah, that's
But if you enter anywhere near where that oil was,
Speedy drive.
You lose the grip.
Sticky litter that they put down for you.
That is the preferred route. Right?
Yes, we have kitty litter on the racetrack.
So the way up the racetrack.
That's what I call it. But it's actually called speedy dry.
It's pretty
Soak up
interesting.
the oil and
We
make
got
the
29
track
cars
raceable.
showing on the lead lap.
But it
And I
looks
thought
like
maybe someone would come down, risk it, get some tires, and see what they can
Somebody's
make a play
stretching
on
their hand
here.
out there.
As we head
That is
to
the
end
26th
stage
of
two, it
Dean
could become
Thompson.
an
I think I
official
said that name
race.
right.
But all those guys up front elected to stay out just because of, I'm assuming, just so many cars on the lead lap. You can't give up the track position here because you can't make enough of the tires. Kind of something you talked about earlier.
And you got to think that mindset once we get to the end of stage 2 and it restarts, and that mindset shifts then. Okay, well, it's probably the end of the race now.
Yeah.
But right now, everybody's mindset is we think the end of the race could be here in 12 laps. And how many are going to be green? Because it's going to take a little while to clean up the mess of oil that we see down in the middle of turns 1 and 2.
This season's flying by. Tonight's round 15. Let's take a look at our chase standings as they run. And I would say it's significant just because we've had so many guys around that bubble that have experienced issues tonight.
Raja.
We talk about Gray. Been an okay night for Peru.
He's only 2 points out.
You know, after Watkins Glen, he had jumped above that cut line. He had missed those 4 races. But
Raja.
he gets over the crash tonight. And now once again, he's playing catch up with the rest of the field.
What about Parker Redsloff up at night? That bad run last week, got caught up in a wreck early at Dover. Talked about the great season that he and that organization of Viking Motorsports are having. He's having another great run here.
Going off the lead right now.
He's up to 12th place. He's kept the nose clean. Cars
Oh, yeah.
Gonna have another great run for Parker.
We're down to 11 laps to go in the stage.
And his teammate Anthony Alfredo, I see right there. I didn't realize right behind him in 13th. So
Viking Motorsports again continuing to have.
Oh yeah, Viking
another great run
Motorsports,
with both of those cars.
12th
Speaking
and
of
13th.
teammates, let's shift
Right.
focus to Richard Childress Racing. Love Hill running second and third in this race. And I referenced what a challenging few days it's been for this organization with the passing of Kyle Busch. And Jesse Love posting this earlier, talking about what Kyle meant to him, my first hero, the first driver I ever wanted to be like, and now to be in a position to go out and win the ultimate tribute for Kyle and Austin Hill, who will drive the 33 tomorrow night in the Coke 600. RCR is not going to run the 8 for the foreseeable future. They've switched it to the 33. Austin Hill drives tomorrow. And here is the statement he made. Quite simply, no one will ever replace KB. Both those drivers right where they need to be to
that's
go out
probably
and
a true statement.
Well, they're sitting in a great position right here. We saw Chastain. I don't know how much
We
damage
knew the
there is to
RCR
car.
boys
He
was not
stayed
going
out
to be
right
playing
here, but
around today.
he had pretty good contact with the wall, and it looked to me like those other guys
Unfortunately,
were
the
able to stay
RCR
off.
boys have
So
to get by
when we
the
go back
number
to a
9.
restart here, we're going to see.
Well, I
exactly what kind
think
of
the
speed
number
he
9
has.
kind of hit that wall
It's
pretty
been
good too.
5 hours since we
If
started.
he
this
did, it was close.
And I mentioned, you know,
At first, I was like, wait, why is Ross hitting the wall?
for Jesse Love, Austin Hill, you know, knowing the fact that Kyle Busch, you know, was a part of that organization and what he meant to those two guys. Be a special win for either one of them, no doubt.
I think whoever wins this race is
Let's go down to
special.
Dillon.
Give you a Toyota driver update on the fourth place running car. That's William Sawalich, who had a good run last weekend, finished fourth at Dover. That was his best finish since his win.
But what they said was, that was right.
I spoke with
they are
Daniel
retiring
earlier,
the
a lot of the
8
Toyota
car
drivers, and
until
I thought he had
Braxton
interesting to say about what
Busch
Williams have been working on.
comes
And that's
up through the
restarts.
ranks,
There's been a lot
which
that
that's probably going
he
to be.
mentioned that William has a tendency
He's only
sometimes
11
after
years old.
restarts to overslow his entry
he's
into
got a
turn
while
one.
yet,
It's almost
but-
like the slow
So-
pace of the restarts sort of gets his.
My honest
messed up going
opinion,
into
since
turn one
Austin
on the
Hill and
first
Justin
lap after
Love are
restarts.
already
They worked
going
really,
after
really
the
hard this week
O
on
Reilly
that
Auto
specific
Parts
pace, trying to correct
Championship.
that, trying to get him to be more aggressive on his
It's going to be
entries into
interesting over
turn
the
one on the
next few
restarts.
races to
I think
see
it's worked so far.
what
He's
they
made
actually
progress,
do.
and he's gotten a
For
lot
a
of
driver
practice
for
at
the
it tonight.
33
We've had
car,
several
because we know
restarts here
Austin Hill's
since we went back green.
Well, Dylan, let's get some damage update on a couple of
But
JRA
also,
cars.
my
Just out
question
there, we
is
saw him down
the
pit road
points.
multiple times. Justin
Are they
Radio
going to
Street
give the points to the 33, whoever
just
takes
asked
over?
what the damage was like, and Andrew said, look, the
I'm
right
sure
front fender
that they
still
will
has all
because of
its
that
shape,
was
so
a
get ready to
decision
rip
made
it. Then Justin said, well, where
based on
was
a
the
death
damage
of the
kind of
driver of the
concentrated?
car
And
that
Andrew said, damage looks
No
like
one
it's
saw
typically
coming.
what you would get
it was
running
so
against the
unexpected.
wall.
And I
So
think
they
there
don't
might
seem
be some
overly
leeway on
concerned. And
what
his team
they
is Ross testing the 9 leading.
get
He
done
was
with
one of the
that
cars that
car.
got
So
damaged that
as
did
for-
But
not
you're going to
stay
have
on
to put
pit
somebody
road.
in it who's
Green
going to run the whole
sign
season with
saying
it,
that everything
which they
behind
seem to be
looks like it's
doing.
still connected. Ross saying though that
So,
the right crush
you know.
panel,
So
you
for the
can tell,
people that
is
are
deformed on
watching,
the
can
inside,
you
but they think he'll be good
recap
to
on
go
how
to the end of this
what
stage.
we actually confirmed and what took it?
Kyle
Yeah,
Busch
Ross probably
died
sees that
basically
in his
from
rear view mirror.
pneumonia.
You know,
It
usually
turned
you have
into
your rear view
something
mirror up there where you can
Just
kind of
as-
spot yourself on the
Just
right
something
rear
like that. I
when
don't
you're
know.
up beside
I'm
a
not a
car. So
medical
he probably
person,
sees the
Basically,
little
he
bit
got
of
pneumonia
wrinkle
and got
over
very,
there
very
in that
sick.
right rear quarter panel. And
Eventually
you can
passed
hear it.
away.
He
too.
was,
Yeah, once the
as
car
I
comes
was
up
saying,
behind
he
the
was
side of the car.
undergoing
And I was looking
treatment
at, like, Justin
at the
Allgaier's
time of
car.
his death.
When he hit the wall, he was
But I think this is
flush,
something that
right?
came
And
on
so these
At
cars, the
Watkins
right
Glen.
guys
at
can
Watkins
take a
Glen, New
beating,
York,
and
when he was
actually
running
at
a road
some
course
times
because he asked
they want
for
the
a
right sides want to be
specific medical
flatter
doctor.
more so than to have shape. So
He
He
asked
had
it didn't hurt
at
the wheels. He actually
car
could be in a decent spot.
or
And
hollow when
Justin,
he got
you
done.
know,
to-
was asking about what the
Because he
damage
was
looks like. When
feeling
you're
sick.
sitting in his perspective,
And then I
all
guess
the
he
same,
did it
unless the
again
hood is
at
wrinkled and you can
Dover,
see
and
it, you don't
then
really know the damage. But from a driver's
as I was
perspective,
getting
that orange line on his
word
steering
that
wheel,
he
you
was
see,
in
like,
his
the 12
simulator,
position.
getting
That's your
ready
sign.
for
That's
Charlotte,
where
and
it's
he
supposed
came
to be. If that line is
unresponsive.
and it could be offset a little
Then the
bit
911
based on where he
call
started the race,
that I
but
was
if
hearing
right now
that
line is where it was when he started the race,
he
that
was
makes you feel good.
on the
You know,
floor,
tires are
coughing up
still
blood,
in a similar position
very
as to
hot,
what they started, and that
and
would make me feel the
lightheaded.
best of anything.
And of
what I
course,
also think
after
he
that,
wants
he
to
was
do. He wants to know how
hospitalized.
hard to charge turn one. And if
Then
they're saying
the
well,
shock to
your
everybody.
tail's knocked off, he's not gonna go into turn one with the speed and commitment.
It just shows that life is too short.
8 cars in the first
I
quarter.
enjoy
So
every
he's
minute,
really
take
just
every
wanting
day
to know,
for it,
is this
take
thing
every
straight?
day,
If it is, I'm
live
going
it
for
to
it.
your
And I like
fullest
they said,
ability.
get ready to rip it. That's exactly what he wanted to hear.
And always say
This
to your
cleanup
loved ones how
has
much you love
taken a
them.
good amount of time.
Unfortunately, even
you
Alan
gotta
and
go
I
out,
know this.
put down the speed dry,
could
and
wake up
then
one day and
flow
they'd
it
be
off,
gone.
and so on. And with all of that,
It's very hard after
winding the laps down here at
Well,
stage
we
2,
managed.
this is going to be a short little run.
We're gonna have a
Green and white
shootout.
checkered flag.
Alan has his
Listen,
friends.
this is important they get this right, though. This is
Keep
one of
his
those
spirits
moments
up.
that when there's oil in the track,
And
and
he
he
helps keep
references
on it.
multiple times. That is the preferred group.
Even though
And I
sometimes
can
I'm
tell
the
you,
thorn in your ass.
190 miles an hour when
You're
you're
always
driving
the
off
thorn
the
in
turn,
your
you want to be confident that they have cleaned that oil up.
Because the
So
one friend
to
I
take a
have
little more
has
time here is what they
moved
need to do,
off to
because the
Michigan
worst thing
and
we can do is
decided
go back
to
green and not have this cleaned up
anymore.
correctly and want some more
And I
cars.
don't really talk to
And
my
you know what
family,
this
so I
also
don't
could
really
do is
have
end up
to
playing
but
back into the
we're not going
advantage
to
of
get
the
into
7,
that.
because he's going to be able to flip
I'm happy
this,
Alan
because
has
he's going to have no
friends
lap
I was
time.
going to say, yeah,
Keep
instead
him
of
going,
charging,
keep him
just
happy.
ride the back. You don't go a lap down, save those tires, and then boom, gain the track position when everybody else comes down pit road. I like it. Crew chief,
I am
Denny the
sweating.
Hampton, I like it, gentlemen. Let's go back down to the
Bill
pit
is a
lane. Carla.
stage, by the
And
way.
we're still clean up.
Sheldon Creed just exited the medical center. Obviously, we've talked about the oil.
And Sheldon
First
Creed,
of all,
the other
did you
driver
see it?
for
And second
Fox
of all,
Factory,
how
is
well
out of the
driver
race.
had?
Yeah, I didn't see it. Didn't know it was there, and I don't know if whoever blew up made smoke or anything, so I don't know if anyone really knew it was down there. But I seen the 54 take off in front of me, and we were both running the bottom, and yeah, I kind of got there and thought my right front went down first, and then yeah, I want to apologize. The 20 to 19 and the 24 I think was involved in that. I was kind of there, and the hole closed quickly, and yeah, not my intention to wreck anyone, but unfortunate for our Road Radio Chevrolet team. And that our car was pretty decent. Obviously, everyone was
Sound like we did the choose.
on new tires, and yeah, it just took me a little bit to get going, but I feel like we're gonna turn it into a good night, and yeah, we're gonna do some oil.
Thank you, Carla. I said we're going back down to Carla on pit road. She's obviously at the care center. She's been making a living down there here.
Yep.
Stage 2.
We made the choose rule. It's going to be
He is back on track now.
Junior Motorsports versus RCR.
And O'Reilly and the Truck Series,
Oh.
just like Cup, you can go to the garage, make repairs, come back out, meet minimum speed, stay in the game, which is significant when you think about our new point structure.
Especially tonight.
I think they were trying to clean up that kitty litter.
So 21 radio, Austin Hill and his group.
So I think the reason why we're racing so hard, guys, is because basically at the end of stage 2, the race is official. So if this fog gets any more worse, they will call the race due to safety reasons. Which I understand, you know.
And
at some point, like right there, it looks fine.
In regard to the elements,
But it's the turns that
this
this.
for the race win. This is all you can because
Well, right there, it looks fine too.
You gotta remember that the spotters
going to have
there
to be made once we get to the end of
complaining
stage 2
about
here.
their
I'll tell you, these spotters are
Oh.
really going to have a challenging job.
We just got word we're adding a lap, so we're not going to go green this time.
We're adding a lap.
Well, the
Uh-oh.
sitting here, being able
But
to
the spotters
to
are
watch
up on
the
top
track,
of the roof, so yes,
it's
they're up
like
higher.
every
So the
look at
visibility
that.
Oh.
It's like every 3
What
minutes
is
that
that?
the weather is kind of coming and going, like the visibility. It's
That's not fog.
necessarily raining right now. It's just like this heavy fog. Yeah, you can see
That looks weird.
It's just
It's
just
like
damp air.
Let's hear from William Sawalich and his
What
team.
is
They
that?
scored 4th right now.
We've had heavy winds coming in. It's actually making it even more difficult to see. Like way more difficult. Yeah, that's bad.
I said he was 4th. He was 4th prior to the choose, setting up on that inside lane. We think about the
so
restart.
the fog turned into a mist.
Car and get the perspective that driver sees out their windshield, because ultimately, I mean,
It's not even
look at
touching
that
the
right now,
cars.
see drops on the windshield, and that makes me feel good. The mist is one thing. Ooh, yeah, I do.
Oh, never mind. What was that?
You see, there's so much moisture. It's not necessarily drops on the windshield, but when we saw the top right out of Justin Allgaier's windshield, you can see there was enough mist building up that the speed of the car was actually moving. That, yeah, if you look at that top right, when the lights hit it just right, quite a bit of moisture. Obviously, nothing. That radar.
There is nothing.
Just throw that thing away. Even their radar isn't going to show it. That's.
It's just been such a bizarre day. I
What
wouldn't have thought there was any chance.
Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell?
Got a good
There's nothing there.
You guys were out there. We had moisture, in the air, and we could see it from time to time.
And usually the track.
Oh, that is not good.
It can sustain a certain amount of
How
moisture,
the
but I don't know if it's looking at the right side of the 7th windshield. It's like, as a driver, I would not feel that comfortable going into turn 1. And I can tell you, Ross Chastain thinks it's pouring rain right now, leading this race on the outside. He's like, it's terrible.
We might just run this out.
Junior
Then.
Motorsports. 8 wins this year in 14 races.
Looks like we're going to run it to the end of the stage and then call the race.
There are 5 different card numbers that have been to victory lane.
What it looks
19
like
got it done with Shane Van Gisbergen at Circuit of the Americas earlier this year. Chastain's had a lot of success this year with a lot of different teams.
And there's nothing on the
There's nothing on the radar.
like the radar's clear.
There's nothing.
Like it looks like
this fog has
into victory lane. Back down to
it tinkles.
Showing up on the radar.
Yeah, and Taylor Gray also involved in that oil spill. How disappointing it is.
I guess the fog had to take
Super disappointing. Some first points wise.
all over the race.
One Justin away from
I'm
being
sorry,
race on.
but I've been up
So
since
really
3 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting a little excited.
Poor group, right? They work so hard.
his old man batteries are wearing out.
Funny jokes about the situation that we've had.
Because the radar that we're showing is clear. There's nothing over the track, but there's this like fog type
Just hang out there.
P.
We'll send more to you.
We're down to 3 laps to go.
I need to go down there.
Jesse.
The track actually
Jesse
starting to
Rose
get kind of shiny as the
what the
lights hit
hell?
it. You get just the right angle. It's nice that the cars are still out there.
I mean, the windshield wipers on the pace car's not even going.
Back out just to knock that
Are
little
they?
bit of moisture off the track. You can see it in the headlights of that pace car. A little bit of sheen on the track. That's what the drivers will look for out there. And they'll also notice as they are swerving back and forth. You can feel the grip or the lack of grip.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 to go on the stage next time around.
I mean, you can see it, then it comes
Yeah,
off.
if we can get this going green, the position of those guys that pitted and have put tires on gold, the leaders are going to have to pit.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to stay out here if we go back, and 7 car is going to be.
I think the last time we seen weather like this was at Texas when that mist type fog never lifted. Whoa! Someone almost got
Cole Custer moving up all the way to the top of the track, probably just doing that on his own, trying to run as wide as you can, just to keep the track as dry as they can.
So what are we doing, NASCAR?
Trying to keep the heat.
Marshall Popple with that 91. Third start he's had for Mario.
Maybe
Gosling
pick up
this
the
year.
pace?
He's up there in 10th. The team car, Leland Honeyman, making his first start of the year back there in 16th.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it is not raining. It's just like this weird mist.
Well, last week's winner, Corey
Like my
Davis,
dad said, it looks like the fog is taking a big whiz.
I agree with you.
Well,
This
yeah,
is very
we've been here all
frustrating.
day. Everybody's frustrated. All these
But
guys
it's
want to
been the
do is
weekend we've had
be
since
able to go back and racing, but
this all started
the reality
yesterday.
is it is
It's been
dangerous
raining.
right
I
now
mean,
with the moisture you see on the
Clear
racetrack.
rain.
The fact that the spotters can't
That
see
track,
this has
cars
been
on
a
the
wild
track,
race.
rain.
I mean, that it's been intense
That's the race
because no one
started,
knows how
rain.
long the race is going to be.
Came back, got the race
Throw in on
restarted,
top of
got
that
to the
a
stage
car
one.
blowing up and oiling
Now
down
we're
turn 1 and all
We
the
might
cars
be
that got
finishing
into
the
ditch
stage on
right
the
there.
caution.
And not only that, I mean, if you have any chance of going back,
because
you got to keep the car.
Jay, I think
we
loves
had
keep in the racetrack now.
a big problem because the car blew up and put oil all over the racetrack.
Well, we're
And
hoping
then
it is.
nobody
We
saw
want
it,
to be
so
true.
they all ran into the wall
In
and
the vortex
caught a bunch of
theory
cars
is
that way.
convinced.
And now we're just parading around the racetrack.
I think Jesse Love's trying to make Ross run out of gas. Because if you notice, he's like,
We're debating the vortex. You know, something.
one to go in stage one.
We
Or
now
stage
hit the
two,
final
my bad.
lap of the stage. And we're still side by side because we did the choose. And then we never got to return to the green flag.
Yeah, we're still lined up like we're getting ready to restart the race.
Race, yeah. And no,
It's just
put
been
the
a strange
teams in a very
weekend, ladies
difficult
and gentlemen,
situation.
and it
NASCAR,
continues
I mean, what do you do on their side
Well,
of it?
they're probably in the morning by now.
The conditions.
You got to think they're not going to open pit road.
But yeah, I mean,
This is we know we're going to go back
right.
to green. You're not going to then put all these, guys, Chastain, Love, all
11,
these guys
13
up front in a terrible position.
Okay, so it's not
You're not
morning
going to
yet.
pit right now because the race, there's a possibility it could be over.
And they changed that just a few years ago. I think it might have been Texas or something where it's just when you have a rain delay and you open pit road, then it's the weather shouldn't be a factor in the outcome. The outcome in case you don't go back. So.
Well, this is weird. Side by side to end the stage under caution. I'm not sure I've ever.
My money's on Chastain.
That way. Yeah, put it
Hey,
down.
Love,
For Chastain,
speed up a little.
it's going to be his 12th career stage win. And he also won stage.
Well, Ross Chastain will get the stage win under caution in this weird-ass race.
Last couple of weeks.
Never mind.
Some of the results populate. That was a little bit askew there because Jesse Love actually came across before Ross Chastain, and Chastain is the guy who gets the stage victory. Love was second.
I love the effort from Jesse Love right now.
Why not?
Jesse Love is trying to confuse everybody.
But he came in second in points, and all guys not
He's
getting
like,
any stage points, which is incredibly rare when you think about the 7 and out consistent.
It doesn't even look like it's hitting the track
The
either.
frustrating part, for us.
So what's NASCAR gonna do?
This is if you look at a radar and you can see the green and okay, in 5 minutes it's going to be out of here, but there's nothing on the radar. You can't see it. It's kind of set in right now. I would say the visibility looks a little better now to me as I look out the window than it did a few minutes ago, but the moisture in the air that you see on the windshield of the car is just not getting any
This ain't
better.
good.
Gonna bring him down pit road this time.
You knew they were going to do that, Alan.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming down pit road. They might call it here.
And I just looked out the window, and there's a lot of race fans. I mean, it's not like some huge crowd, right? But there's a lot
And
of
Jesse Love is not happy.
Salute them for coming out as early as they did today, hoping the trucks would get their race that was rained out last night and this morning and hanging around.
We're going to stay live until we
That's great to see.
hear word of what and it looks like the fans are starting to leave too.
Oh, yeah.
To be outside, it's sweatshirt weather. It's a great place. Time to. Yeah,
So we are going to wait in to see word what NASCAR is going to do. Since it is halfway, they might call it.
Everybody comes down the pit lane behind the pace car. Second time tonight we've done this.
The right side of that 9 car. We know he got into the wall. The Goodyear's all gone off.
So
the
we are
tires.
just waiting on word from
Gotta be
NASCAR.
A lot of unknowns inside of that car. How much damage does he have if we go back green?
I mean, it's got concrete in the wheel. That usually
Yeah, look at that
is
right front, guys.
Yeah, that
He hit the
usually
wall
means
good,
it's
too.
A
Yeah.
significant hit to the tire.
And we just red flagged it. Red flag is out.
In this scheduled 300-miler for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series in Charlotte. It's the number 9 of Ross Chastain who leads live on CW.
Need parts fast? O'Reilly Auto Parts is fast. Need them now? We've got now. No matter what you need. We have thousands of professional parts people doing
So we
their
are
part
just
to make
waiting
sure you
for
have it.
to see
We're
what NASCAR
O'Reilly
does.
fast. Just one part
Since
that makes O'Reilly
it is
stand
halfway now, And I know NASCAR probably doesn't want to do it, but they could actually call it right now.
When choosing the right
And Ross Chastain would be your winner.
This has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination.
Because from the camera angles we were looking at, it didn't look like it was going to lift it.
Craftsman and Toro, and with free assembly and
they need that sun out.
Pick up in just 15 minutes. Conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock. With service so good, it's guaranteed.
Hardware, folks. This isn't just a motorcycle. It's an
But that, I would say you did a pretty good job on your broadcast skills.
Friend. It's all your friends.
That's right.
Good job. It's all stars in the sky.
For being tired.
As America's #1 motorcycle insurer, Progressive protects every me.
But again, ladies and gentlemen, we are just waiting for word from NASCAR. What the fuck?
This isn't just
No.
Excuse my language. Stupid commercial. Yes, we are just waiting word from NASCAR to see what we are doing, and we basically are working on almost a 2-hour broadcast.
They want to catch me as the leaving school by.
I mean, my mind says they should call it to get the track cleared for the truck race tomorrow morning. I guess that's when they're going to run it. I mean, we haven't heard any word from that either.
Yeah.
But in my heart, I'm kind of hoping that we do get the rest of this O'Reilly race in.
At least
But like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what NASCAR says.
Come to you for praise.
Because I can understand the safety. They don't want to send these cars flying down in turn 1 and 2 and have a massive wreck.
Everyone's trying to find their inner
Because it has happened before.
Yeah.
The All-Star race here. Everybody went down to turn 1 and
tastes just like chicken.
everybody's lost their ass.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of cars. Oh.
Is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Your professional.
That don't look good.
Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by Charbroil. Get more grill.
Alright, let's see what NASCAR decided.
Red flag is out for a second time at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. And this time we get it as we wrap up our second stage. We thought we were going to get a short little run to end the stage. And then there was just enough moisture in the air. The track got damp. NASCAR didn't feel comfortable turning them loose. So we rode around side by side after the choose. And eventually the stage comes to an end. We pulled all the cars down, and now we sit and wait to see how NASCAR handles this. And the race leader is Ross Chastain. I think about Junior Motorsports, man, and what a year they've had, winning 8 of the first 14 with 4
drivers are stepping out of their cars.
And how hungry he is to get it done. And trying to win
He might
a
have
race
just got
at
it
Charlotte
done.
Motor Speedway for the second straight year in the month of May. Jamie referenced it earlier. Won last year in the Coke 600.
It's a great track for Ross. Always runs well here.
Let's say and the race is official. We just received word from NASCAR.
Well, there we go. The race is official. Ross Chastain is your winner.
Chastain leading. He is victorious. Third career victory. And win number 9 in 2026 for Junior Motorsports. Congratulations, Ross Chastain, taking the checkers and the Charbroil 300.
I think Ross knows yet.
Here's Dylan Welch.
Well, and we broke the news too. He and crew chief Philip Bell down here. Hey, Ross, you have been trying for a long time to win a race for Junior Motorsports. What's the significance of doing it on this weekend?
Just look. I'll start with us and this team and Carolina Carports. I first watched a JRM car drive by me here at Charlotte in 2014. I was on an apron in practice, and one drove by, and I decided right then that I wanted to be in one. It took me until 2025 to get in one. So that's a testament to just continuing to work. And I've asked and couldn't raise the funds. I've asked, they were full. I had funds, like there wasn't room at the end. So for David Erickson to go to work and get me in this car through all of the relationships at JRM and through Chevrolet, I did not think we would win one like this, driving into the fence in liquid. I have no idea what it was, but I drove off into one like normal, and there was something on the track. And my Meemaw's in town, and she'd be really upset with me if I said anything else bad. But I don't think that's acceptable at all. But no matter how we win, I feel like we could have went and raced with them again at the end. And obviously, like you said, this weekend, just incredible to try to grasp losing Kyle. I just don't understand how he's not here racing. I don't grasp it mentally or spiritually. So obviously, racing is the best thing we can do to celebrate him and what he did in the sport and in his life. And that feels good to win because it was a long time coming.
Well done and well said. Congratulations. Ross Chastain, the winner at Charlotte, Kim.
And the 2-car of Jesse Love comes home in the second position after starting 17th. What do you make of this race and how it was finished?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's I'm mad, right? So I think it's a complete joke, right? Handling it how they handled it. I was really mad when I got out of the car for obvious reasons. Get on top of the pit box and realize I got to do an interview, and then I kind of realized if this week's taught us anything, it's that this all doesn't matter as much as we think it does, right? There's things way more important than a trophy. So as much as I'm angry and confused and upset, I also, again, realize there's a lot of hurt people right now, and this week's, again, I guess it's just taught us that there's things so much bigger than racing, and I think it's as much as it hurts, I think we can find some okayness in knowing that, right? Again, I'm feeling so hard for Rexon and Lennox and Samantha and the parents and everybody at RCR, and that's where the hurt and the anger comes from, right? Wanting to win for those people. Having said all of that, man, it's just doesn't really matter, does it?
That's Jesse Love.
And when he won the championship last year, and I think about the way he handled all of that, and to think about now the way this year he's handled some challenging times with such a mature demeanor and often offering.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, your runner of tonight's NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Park race is Ross Chastain. Obviously, you heard a very frustrated Jesse Love.
I mean, you think about it, none of these guys got to get in the race car until the race today.
For the trucks, I guess we're racing them tomorrow.
The longest green flag run they had.
Thank you for the people that did join us. I hope this was part 2 of our broadcast from earlier. And
what do you do if you stop and you
we might be back for Nashville.
You definitely are going to lose the racetrack.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I have kind of a good time doing this.
Unforeseen cautions.
So,
if the weather would have cooperated a little bit more, it'd be a lot of fun.
But anyway, guys,
we would do one tomorrow for 600 miles for you guys. See how that
we're doing the Indy 500.
The way things work.
In the trucks.
It's just
In the trucks. It's going to be a busy broadcast tomorrow. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for the people that did join us.
I thought today was the RCR's day, and I would tell you that Jesse Love and Austin Hill